Brian here, aka Mac, and welcome! Star Citizen Alpha 4.2 will be released to live this week. As always, a huge thank you to all of my patrons and channel members. Cannot do this without you guys, so thank you so much for the support. It is truly appreciated. So just a very quick update video today. Star Citizen 4.2 is set to release to live this week, which was also specified in the official This Week in Star Citizen post. Now, chances are they will wait until either Thursday or Friday, so potentially a couple of more release candidate builds before it is ready. And taking a look at the most recent builds, performance optimizations for areas like servers and AI are very commonplace. So get yourself ready for the live release. I do suggest removing and storing any in-game bought or salvaged components and ship weapons, just to give them the best chance to not get accidentally wiped with the rollout. I truly hope that for this release they have found a way to fix the bug that was causing these items to get wiped, as of course it is not very encouraging to keep upgrading your ships in-game when this happens. But today's video is going to be highlighting a few of the very helpful quality of life updates that will release with 4.2. Not everything, only things that are in the most recent of builds since my last video, as there are a lot of very interesting changes. And before we get to that, if you are interested in using your phone or tablet as your ship's dashboard, you can get 15% off a lifetime GameGlass pass or 10% off an annual or monthly pass using that link in the description below, which will also provide my channel with a direct kickback helping to support my videos. So thank you in advance if you choose to do so, and to those who have done so already. Now firstly, as mentioned, with almost every PTU build released since my last video covering it, further server performance improvements and optimizations have been included, which is always great to see rolling out, plus a lot of further polish and changes on rain and weather effects and audio, which there is still a long way to go to get rain feeling proper and true, but it is certainly a nice addition already. Also, there have been other core tech optimizations, including further server frame time performance optimizations and terrain physicalization performance optimizations, which I'm hoping is also to do with stopping people falling through planets. Now, some of the very interesting quality of life updates include re-enabling the combat FPS missions in Stanton, which I presume are the kill-all or kill-specific target missions. It also mentions that there was an Area 18 traffic CPU to GPU conversion update. Now, I'm assuming that this is referring to the background ships that are flying from the sort of Area 18 location to the spaceport along that highway-style lane, making them likely GPU-driven to help reduce the overall CPU usage at Area 18. As they have been doing that since Area 18 came along, I'm not certain if that is the case. If anyone has any insight, please do let me know, but if this is the case, it should help to improve performance around Area 18. Now, for ground vehicles, there was an adjustment to scanning in which they set the ground vehicle driver to be the same signal baseline as a pilot, being 0.1. Now, I'm not sure what it was set to beforehand, but they have also standardized scan baselines to signal quality range requirements so that it's essentially easier to understand the signal quality at range, with a signal quality of 0.01 being poor signal, 0.5 being a medium signal, and then 0.76, or above I suppose, being a good signal. Now this, I am thinking, is to just give clear understanding of when a signal is optimal or not, giving you a bit more context and information as to whether you need to get closer or so on. But more importantly, I feel it's very likely that this is part of getting to the point where they can actually roll out all of these updated signature system changes, including the radar and scanner updates for ships, and the new FPS radars and scanners too. I'm actually expecting those to start rolling out, hopefully with the next patch, but that is just an opinion. Now, for long-term persistence, they have added a few new items to be tracked and so persist between patches, which include the new flight blades and bomb racks. Plus, they have also added a lot of the fauna harvestables to long-term persistent records, which include the Copian horns, both normal and irradiated, the Marok gems, Ranta dung, a Moshi plague, irradiated Valakar fangs for all Valakar types, being juvenile, adult, and apex, and Valakar skin and chitin. Now technically, these items should not disappear between patches. If they do, definitely head to the issue council and let them know. Now for the Esperia Prowler series, they have reduced the cross-section value by 50%. Now this makes sense as it is a stealth ship, but I am certain that there will be many more adjustments to all stealth ships when the engineering and signature systems do finally roll out properly. Plus, it is great to finally see a dedicated stealth hauler, albeit 32 SEU, but having one for low signature drops in the future is going to be very useful, especially when base building comes around and we have air defenses and so on, like AA turrets. When we have all-out ground wars, having a vehicle that can bring supplies to the front line without getting shot down is going to be much needed. Now, that is the latest on the quality of life updates and changes coming in with 4.2. As of my last PTU patch notes video, of course these patches all brought a lot of bug fixes, crash fixes for both server and client, and as of today being Wednesday, I'm sure we will see a new build tonight, another release candidate, with even more of these fixes, and a potential release on Thursday. If it's not Thursday, there will be another new build on Thursday night, with a live release likely on Friday. But with that said, I am now going to head off and start breaking down the most recent Star Citizen Live with the ship flight team, as there was a lot of great information revealed there about the upcoming changes to all things flight, plus there was a huge misunderstanding regarding what they said about heavy fighters. Keep your eyes peeled for that video, it'll be coming out hopefully around on Friday. And if you do enjoy my videos, please do consider subscribing and helping the channel to grow. Also, we will be live later today and on Friday between 2 and 6 p.m. BST. You can either watch me here on YouTube or check out my Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/SuperMacBrother. That is linked below. You are all more than welcome to come and hang out, ask your questions, join in on the conversation, or come and do some trading with us. Hit the thumbs up if you don't mind, it does the channel a big favour, and tick that notification bell if you'd like to be notified when my videos go live. Again, a huge thank you to my patrons and channel members for all of their support, and a big thank you to all of you who have donated towards this new 4K editing PC. It is very much appreciated, helping to just reduce the blow of getting that up and running. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.